Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Zax's Backlog, where I chronicle my journey through my backlog of video games and model kits. Hope everybody is doing well tonight. Sorry for the little bit late popping on here. What's going on with the chat thing there? That's weird. I don't know. I think something got messed up there. Anyways, yeah, I hope everybody's doing well tonight on this very warm Tuesday. Unusually warm, but you know, I'm okay with that. Good evening, Yo Mama. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing. Don't mind me. I needed my garbage. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty happy that it was warm out today. I needed to get up onto my roof and hopefully fix my gutters. We'll see how well that goes. I don't know. I had to run and grab a brand new thing of caulk and a caulk gun because I messed mine up like an idiot. I was also trying to use a caulk gun that was, a caulk that was older than it says, for usage. So, and it had sat out, in the garage for about a year. So that probably didn't help things. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, so today we are going to be continuing our build of the Gundam Full Armor Unicorn and Neo Zeong. Tonight will be the Neo Zeong portion. And as a recap, I'll show you what we had built last time here. Here we are. It's a little bit washed out because of the ring light above me currently. Yeah, it's gonna be. Let's turn this off for a second here. There you go. You can see them a little bit better there. We didn't get around to doing any of the decals or anything like that, but that's okay. I figured that I could probably do that on another stream. Like I said, I kind of want to take a stream, a couple of streams, just to do like decal work and painting and whatnot. Turned out cool. Yeah, he's a cute little guy. I like him. He's I gotta tighten up the arms and the legs a little bit because those tend to pop out fairly easily. But yeah, he's pretty good looking. And then this was kind of after the stream. I put together his little base here, so he'll just sit on top of that. Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited to build the Neo Zeong today. That should be a fun one here. I don't think it shouldn't take nearly as long as the Full Armor Unicorn did. It isn't nearly as intricate or have nearly as many pieces. So I'm thinking it'll probably be a rather quick build. Oh, Jesus, I just knocked down a couple of my runners. Hold on, sorry. Ugh. Oh, jeez. I nearly just whacked myself in the head there, too. Alright, what runner is this? D. Alright. And now, because that fell, one of the pieces is ready to just pop right off. Oh, E1. Alright, so this goes back there, then. This is gonna be a big old chonky boy. Alright, yeah, so I guess without any further ado, why don't we get building? Alright, so this is what he is gonna... Oh, I don't need to flip that around, I forgot about that. This is what he's gonna look like here. Oh, why did they do that this way? Okay, that's weird. Huh. Oh, you know what? Maybe it will take a little bit longer. I forgot that it has the Sinanju sitting in the pilot seat. So the Neo Zeong is basically a Gundam inside of a Gundam. So yeah, this one might take a little bit longer than I realized. But that's okay. We've got plenty of time here, folks. Got plenty of time. Alrighty. Let's see here. So we've got A10, C11. Is this... It's not quite... I feel like this is down a little bit from where it should be. That's angled a bit weird. There we go. Alright, that's a little bit better. Trying to make sure that I can get, like, everything in the camera here. And so we got A10. I'm seeing, like, everything except for 10 here. Oh, here we are, because I'm looking in the wrong spot. If there's A10. And then C11. Oh boy, this is going to be a nightmare getting that out of there. I'm going to set runner D aside, because that's not going to work too well in there. And what did I say, C11? Yeah, C11. There we are. C15 and PC7. What did I need? PC7? Just one of those. I gotta say, after I was done with my roof today, I was bugging out a little bit. I had so much caulk left on my hands that it just, like, and it would not come off. So my hands were all sticky, and, like, after washing them, like, 3 times, using that orange peel stuff, too, it still was on there and sticky, and, finally, I took a Clorox wipe and just used that, and it ended up finally clearing it off. A18. A6. A17. Alright, so what we're doing right now here is we are currently building the Sinanju, which is going to be sitting inside of the Neo Zeong. Well, that was runner A. A16. There we are. C18. I absolutely love stupid stuff like this, where it's a mobile suit inside of a mobile suit. It's just like, why? It's hilarious. Actually, you know what, let's push this up here, just so I don't get confused. A1 and 2. Can't wait to see what it looks like. It's gonna be fantastic, yo mama. You don't even know. 2 is on the left. If you can't wait to see what this one looks like, I have a full-size version of the Neo Zeong, and let's just say that one is going to be a lot bigger. Let's see here. A15 and 14. 15 is on the left. Is on the right, and we need a PC7 in between them, it looks like. I don't know about you guys, but I like this song. It's just dark and brooding, and the synth in it just hits me in the right spot, just the right way. Let's see here. So that's the base there, so we'll need 2 PC7s. PC300B. Two of those? Yeah, 2 of those. These guys, and then A3. So, kind of crappy thing about this, from what I've noticed, is that there's a lot of stickers with this guy. So I'm going to attempt to paint it in areas where it needs it. So, like, this is part of the chest right here, and part of it's in order to maintain the clear parts of it, but like, so the chest here should normally get this gold piece right here, but I don't want to. Hey, sorry, I thought you were starting at 8:30. Sorry, I'm late. Oh, no worries, man. It's all good. You're here. We haven't really done a whole lot yet. Just kind of got started with this. I was a little bit late starting anyways, just because I wasn't as prepared as I thought I was going to be. But yeah, so like there are a lot of pieces with this gold stuff on there, so I think I'm going to attempt to paint the gold as well this time, which I might need to run upstairs to grab something for like a little paint reservoir for myself, because I don't want to use the Gundam marker itself, just because it's going to be bleeding over a little bit too much, I think. Plus then there's this like, let's see if it'll focus on it. Yeah, it doesn't really want to, but in the center part here, there's a very tiny little crest thing, which, oh, I guess that would be getting this here, this silver piece, which, yeah, maybe I'll need to, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that one. That one I might just put the sticker on. But the gold stuff, though, because the interior parts of it are black, I think I'm gonna go with painting it just to conserve as much of the clear black plastic as I can. Okay, I think this will be the amount that I cut out for the moment, because we've got the head up here, and then we have the chest beneath that. So we will take care of these guys and build them. I don't want to get too ahead of myself and put too much on my plate at one time, as I am wont to do sometimes, so... I wonder if... Did I say that I was... Oh, I didn't... Yeah, okay, I didn't state a time. That's why. Vincent, just for your reference, show you what we are building today. We are going to be building this guy right here. That is the Neo Zeong, and it is basically a mobile suit inside of a mobile suit. Not sure if you were here when I was talking about that, but it is the Sinanju that sits inside of the Neo Zeong. Now, in my message, it was at 8:11, so you figured I'd still... I still had to set up. Yeah, it took me a little bit longer to set up, so, I mean, you didn't, like I said, you didn't really miss a whole lot. Mostly just me talking about my gutters and about how I was glad that it was warm out today, so that way I could go up there and patch them. Or attempt to patch them. We'll see how it goes. It's supposed to be raining over the next few days, so... Whether or not I did a good job will be up to the weather. Oh, okay. Apparently I don't need to flip that piece off. That just popped right off. So, Vincent, did you find any good deals or any pickups while you were at Hobbytown earlier? I'd say I need to get back out there, but Lord knows I don't actually need to be going out there and spending money on. Because I know I will find stuff that I want to buy. Cool, you really need to get watching the show. The Sinanju is cool, didn't realize it went into another suit. Yeah, apparently. I don't know, I think... Is this from Char's Counterattack? I don't know much about the, UC timeline outside of just what happens in, like, 0073 and a little bit of 0079. But yeah, I do have a full-size version of this guy, and it is absolutely massive. It requires two boxes that houses all of the runners in it, just because of how large the pieces are. And I wish I could describe, like, the size of the boxes. They're I don't know their dimensions. They're massive. You think it's Char's Counterattack? The Sinanju, that is? Gotcha. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it was Char's Counterattack that had the Sinanju. Again, just going based off of my very little knowledge of things that I've looked up or seen. What's my thing here? Let's dust this off a little bit. I hate how... I love wet sanding, essentially, but I hate how the residue ends up like clinging on sometimes. It just, I don't know. It just gets to me a little bit. So, there we go. But oh, here's a good way of putting how large the actual model kit for the Neo Zeong is. It's like 3 feet tall when it's all put together, if memory serves me correctly. So that one is definitely not going to be going in my display case. That one is going to have to sit out. Finding a good place for it, though, is a different question. Where did we... There. I've got a couple of different kits that are kind of larger ones that I want to save as like special things for like, I don't know, certain milestones or something, or like if I were to do like a subathon or something, I don't know, at some point. Lord knows I'm nowhere near doing that. I mean, I'm not even an affiliate yet, so definitely not currently in scope, but yeah. Just something that I'm keeping in mind, like something special that we wouldn't normally have. Probably use like a more zoomed out cam to record everything while I was doing that, just because of how large it is going to be. As for HT, nothing that you had to buy, and at the price. Their prices are fair, market or below, but you want a good discount. You found that Arsene SD on clearance rack, and that's all you got for like $7. Oh, that's not too bad, $7. Almost got a master grade of one of the ones from 0083 that was on clearance, but decided against. Looked like an older kit, as was. Gotcha. I am particular to 0083. For some reason, I just remember having really good memories of that series when I was younger. I did start watching it again. I picked up the Blu-rays of that because it's not on any streaming service from what I could see. And I got through, I think it was about like half of the episodes, and then I get distracted with something else, as is the case with most things for me. But I was enjoying it from what I did watch again. I love, too, how that, like, kind of the basic premise of it is bad guy walks directly into good guy's base, steals Gundam with nuclear weapons, and leaves. Like, no notes. 10 out of 10. Yeah, you like 0083 back in the day, but you've forgotten most of it. Yeah. So, you know, there's, it's surprisingly short. It's not like your typical series. It's I want to say it's like 10, 13 episodes long, something like that. It's very short. I might even be overselling it with that much. They definitely got restocked since you were there 2 months ago. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been to Hobbytown. Like, over a year. For good reason. You really liked 08th MS Team. That's the one you really clung on to. I think I have that. I think that was one of the other ones that I picked up. Basically what I'm doing is I'm watching what I can on Crunchyroll, and then anything that isn't on there, picking it up on Blu-ray. So, like, I've got, you know, Char's Counterattack on my list of ones to be picked up, as well as the other Gundam movies. Like the other, you know, Amuro-based Gundam movies. Both are OVAs, so shorter but with higher animation. Yeah, yeah. I've heard good things about the 08th MS team, too. Yeah, you think all the Blu-rays are going out of print, sadly? Ah, that sucks. Part of me is kind of sad that I didn't do this, but at the same time, I'm, like, still, like, kind of don't care that much. With Gundam Wing, they came out with Operation Meteor box. Boy, I don't remember how long ago that was. Quite a few years ago, and I was tempted to get it, but it was like $200. But it came with some neat stuff, as well as, you know, the Blu-rays of everything. A little bit sad that I didn't end up picking that up, but, like, at the same time, Gundam Wing is so easily accessible that, like, you know, not really necessary to pick that up. Where are you supposed to go here, buddy? There we go. Why are you trying to... I don't... Deny it, whatever. Right Stuff put out all the shows on Blu-ray, but they got bought out by Crunchyroll, and they're not even trying with physical media, it seems. I don't know. You're hoping they do a re-release. Yeah, you know a lot more about that kind of stuff than I do. I've never really paid that much attention. I shouldn't say that I haven't paid attention. I'm not tuned in, I guess would be the best way of putting it, to that kind of stuff. That goes... It's like that. That's like that, I believe? Yeah, I think that's the way that goes. Well, they put out physical, but it seems very sparse and kind of half-hearted. Ah, gotcha. This is all very confusing here. These pieces are so... like, non-standard, that trying to figure out what the crap is going on here is a little bit difficult. Right, do I have that? Wait, what? Hold on. Is this upside down? Yeah, that's supposed to go in this way here. That's part of our problem. You love the convenience of digital, as I know, but hate having to pay for so many services and other means are just random on quality, in your opinion. You like having discs for shows you really like. Yeah, oh man, I'm right there with you. Like, I'll take it on digital if it's available. Like, easily accessible, kind of like Mobile Suit Gundam is on Crunchyroll. But like, at the end of the day, I am somebody who wants to own what they're, what they're told they're being able to own. And when that doesn't happen, that gets me very upset. Which I think is kind of good that they put into, I think there's a bill being signed into law or something like that, that is requiring, or maybe it already was signed into law, requiring digital media producers, or sellers, I guess you could say. Oh, that doesn't go in there. Is that? That's supposed to go in there? Sorry, anyways, totally lost where I was going with that now. But anyways, yeah, like, yeah, like I said, I think... Oh, I missed a piece. That's part of the problem. The fact that they're signing something into law, or it's already been signed into law, and, you know, they haven't, whoop! Like, it isn't at the stage yet where companies are required to show it, but that what you're purchasing is a license and not an actual purchase when you're doing digital media, which I think is fantastic, because, like, I mean, well, honestly, it should be purchase, right? Let's be real about that, but, like, in absence of that, just the fact that they're holding them accountable to be able to show, you know, that this is a license and not, you don't actually own the rights to this, to this product. I think is a good step. Definitely not the end-all be-all, but it's a step in the right direction at least. Oh, that's cute. Look at this. Look at this. The eye moves. I love it when there's little details like that. Oh, sticker number 1 is supposed to be on there? Ah, for frick's sake. Then why make it yellow? Why didn't you just make it a clear green? Stupid. I have half a mind not to put this on here. That doesn't even look that good. Well. Ah, screw it. I'm taking this off. That doesn't look that good. You gotta go? No worries, man. Glad that you were able to jump on for a little bit. Have a good night. We'll see you later. Yeah, we're just gonna keep that clear. That sticker didn't look that good to me. Alright, get this back in here. Why? Oh, you are not in the right spot now, are you? Alright, well, I guess that's gonna have to... We're gonna have to get this back in there. Take it easy, look forward to seeing the results. You too, man. We'll see you later. See, this is why I wanted to do that. Actually, I wonder if... Let's do this first, maybe? And then let's put this on. I feel like that's gonna work a little bit better. Beep, 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 boom. There we go. Yeah, that worked. There we go. There we go. Alright. Now we're back to a spot where we should be. After a little bit of trial and error. Makes sense why I couldn't find a spot for that thing to go into. There we go. Alright, looking good so far. We've got a head with an eye that turns. So cute. Alright, let's see here. So these two go like this. We've got... Let's see here. There's supposed to be stickers that are supposed to be going on this ding-dang thing already. Okay, so we are going to need... Let's see here. How does this cover it up? Hi, Kiki honey. Can I help you? I can obscure that a little bit. Yeah, alright. Hey there, Ekmaneth. So this is the fabled Neo Zeong. Yes, but also no. So what we are building today is, it's an SD version of it from the Gundam Base Limited series. So what we got here is going to be this guy. And I'll show you what we built last time on Sunday. Is we built the full armor unicorn Gundam here. So, I do, however, have the actual Neo Zeong, and I plan on building that at some point, probably for some like larger event, you know, like celebrate a milestone or something like that. Along with, I've also got the Meteor unit and the Freedom Gundam from Seed and the Dendrobium from 0083. Yes, hi Kiki honey, I see you. I do. I will be back in just 1 second. I'm gonna grab a little thing to put some paint in. Because I want to... These stickers here, I don't want to... I don't want to use the stickers. I want to paint the gold on, so I'll be back in a moment. Because all I have is the Gundam markers, and that's going to be a little bit too big for what I need this for. So, bear with me, and I will be back in a... Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about that. You think your favorite big weapon is the Dendrobium. You just like the fact that it's 2 rectangles, a big gun, and an eye field generator. And that it's supposed to be a Gundam for a Gundam. Oh, same here. I think... Anytime that there's a mobile suit inside of another mobile suit, I absolutely in love with it. 10 out of 10, no notes. Alright, let me see here. Now, do I have a gold color that I can use on its own, or do I need to wash? Alright, paint. Oh, I do have a gold. Ooh, I have a gold leaf. Okay. Okay, so I lied. I don't think I actually need this paint, or this little thing that I had. I've got a gold leaf color here from Tamiya. We'll see how that works. Just making sure that it's mixed up nice and good. Now, what did I do with my paintbrushes? Oh, you know what? Actually, I should get a little bit of water for my paintbrushes, so I will be back in a second again. This will take me just like 2 seconds. Alright, I'm back here. The Neo Zeong is cool, but it only works with the OGs. Whoa, oh. Oh! Thank you, Akmaneth. Appreciate you following me. The Neo Zeong is cool, but it only works with the OG Sinanju. You don't like the Sinanju Stein with the sleeves markings. Sinanju Stein with the Federation looks is good, though. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know too much about that. I was kind of talking to Vincent about this before, is that, like, a lot of what I know about certain Gundam things is just from, like, purchasing the Gunpla for it. I've watched, you know, some Gundam back in the day, and I'm going through now with the UC timeline to actually, you know, watch it through and know more about the suits and just the story and whatnot. But so stuff like, oh, this one is not a good paintbrush. But yeah, so stuff like that I'm not as familiar with. This one's got a nice fine tip to it, so let's see if this one is going to work at all. Alright. Actually, you know what? Let's do a little bit of scuffing on this before I start painting, just to make sure that the paint adheres a little bit better. To make it simple, the sleeves on the Sinanju Stein has Gundam eyes, and it being a Zeon mobile suit, it just makes it... Oh, gotcha, that makes more sense. Okay, cool. Thank you for spelling that out for me. This is a little bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be, trying to get this tiny little bit here. So I have to be very careful about it. And just go with what I'm attempting to get here. This is so small. I gotta say that I do love the fact that even for, you know, this tiny kit, that they still made a tiny Sinanju to put inside of the suit, and it's not just like the head of the Sinanju popping out. Man, you need another Strike Gundam. I don't know if do I have any Strike Gundams? I don't know if I do or not. I have lost track of what I do and I don't have, which is why I have a list for myself. You have the Master Grade Limited Edition Eco Pla. It's gorgeous, but you kind of want one with the normal color scheme. Oh, you know what? Is that the one with the, is it black and pink that I'm thinking of? The Islay Strike? Because if so, then I do have that one. Forgot about that. Black with neon pink, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I do have that one then. I gotta say, I both love and despise P Bandai. It's such a love-hate relationship. Either waves in reverse. Man, Equipla looks so cool. Yeah, it does. They are... So, alright. Not too long ago, I put out a pic of... I ended up cutting up all of my runners, because I was going to toss them. And it filled up, like, 2 Master Grade boxes with all the stuff that I've worked on so far. But, like, I feel bad just, like, tossing it. I wish we had a better way of being able to return it to Bandai to be able to make more Ecopla. Because, like, it feels bad just tossing out that much plastic. And if it could get reused, like, I would feel a lot better about that, because there's so much unused stuff when building. Let's see. I suppose this one actually might work. Get in between there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it sucks to just throw it away. Yeah, I haven't actually thrown it in the trash. I've had it sitting around for a couple weeks now where I'm like, I know I should toss it, but at the same time, I'm a bit remiss to do that. Uh-oh. Oh, that didn't work. Dang. I think, what do I have? I've got that and the Barbatos Ecopla. That was your first Master Grade you ever built? Cool. Nice. I think mine was the Death Scythe Hell, if I'm remembering correctly. Because I grew up watching Wing as, like, my favorite when I was a kid. And, you know, being the edgelord teenager that I was, Death Scythe was always my favorite. There we go. Not the best, can use a little bit of cleanup, but I'll do that a little bit later yet. You built the Islay Strike by building the inner frame first, then placing the armor. You did not like it, it's so weird. Yeah, I've been tempted to build something like that, although I think I've seen more just, like, real grades built that way, which kind of makes sense. A little bit, you know, you have that inherent inner frame anyways. But I don't think I would like building it that way either. I would probably end up getting confused. Together a little bit. Oh man, stuck my finger in that. Bollocks. I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab some toothpicks to be able to get in between those tiny places. Okay, sorry about that again. You think your issue is that jumping the instructions is weird and made me confused. Yeah, that's... I feel like that's where I would be as well with that. Like, I need a streamlined process. Oops. It's okay. Touch it up with toothpick, I suppose. You know what? This toothpick might actually work a little bit better than the paintbrush. Oh, maybe not. I lied. Uh-oh. Where'd my thing go? Fun fact, the Master Grade Eye Strike seems to be the only of the Eco-Plow where the frame is the colored plastic. All the armor, except for one of the antennas' head, is black. Interesting. Oh. Okay, I look forward to building that then. That's... Huh. More you know. Apologize if you guys can't see that good with this. I haven't really done a whole lot of painting on here, so trying to figure out how to make it visible for everybody. No, I'm gonna go back to the paintbrush. Maybe that is a little bit better. Good old toe jam and Earl. If I can get in between there. I should have done that. That just made things worse. Well, maybe not, I don't know. You joke that your strike is basically the stray pink frame? I can see where you're coming from with that. Oh boy, I'm just making a mess of this. Why am I doing this? Alright, I'm just gonna leave that side for the time being. I'm just making more of a mess by trying to fix it. I'm very impatient when it comes to this kind of stuff, so like... specifically the painting, I'm not used to having to wait for like things to dry and whatnot, so... I'm just like, go fix it now. Problem need be fixed. But then, you know, just make bigger problem. Do I have a least favorite kit I've built? Yours is the Michaelis from G-Witch. Oh, yes. So, this is a recent one that I built. I think it was the kit prior to this one, was the Real Grade Zeta. And that was such a disappointment. So I picked up the one from P. Bandai with the special colors on it because I am a shill and I see pretty colors and I go, ooh, I want. But like I suppose I should probably, you know. But, like, it was such... Yeah, the real grade Zeta has a reputation. Yeah, that's one way of putting it. And see, the thing is, I didn't know that when I purchased it, otherwise I probably would have not picked it up. But, like, the colors were so beautiful, and I will still say that. Like, it is a really beautiful looking kit. It just is the absolute worst to put together. And apparently its reputation precedes it, so... Actually wanted to get the real grade Zeta 2, to see if really like experiencing pain. I mean, if you're a masochist, by all means, go right ahead. I would personally suggest not getting it, but like, part of my big issue with it is that like, the way that they have you build it just feels so asinine, and I'm sure it's due to the transformation that they have you build it the way that they do. But like, you know how with most builds, it's like, here's the legs, and here are the arms, and here's the chest, and here's the waist, right? Like, it starts out that way, and they're like, alright, here's the legs. And then it goes to, here's I think, the head. And then the head builds into the chest, which builds into the waist. And it's just like, it just becomes a complete mess trying to put it all together. Turns out your lack of cash money prevented you from finding out. I'd say that's a saving grace, personally. Your least favorite so far has probably been the real grade unicorn, just from how fiddly it was. Yeah, that's understandable. I haven't built that myself, but I've seen so many people on Reddit just... I think it's the real grade unicorn, at least, that has the issue with the arm where everybody breaks it. Speaking of Zeta, you do want to get the Zeta Unit 3? I'm not familiar with that one. I'd have to... Take a look up really quickly. I'm curious to see what that looks like. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that's... Okay, I can get behind that. So you didn't have the issue with the arms that seems to have been most people's issue. Well, that's good to hear. At least you didn't bust that, because, yeah... I see that on the Gun Plus subreddit so frequently. It's just like, oof. It's a feels bad. The pinkish color with the white and silver looks so good. I agree with that. It is a very stylish suit. Clean this up a little bit. Starting to... Oh, we're blasting off, people. There we go, that's working a little bit better now. Brush was just a little bit too dry. Wasn't really facilitating the paint. Such a good song, I love this. Good thing you like stickers. Nothing wrong with that. For me, with this particular kit at least, it's just because I want to preserve the clear black on it. Otherwise, I wouldn't really care as much about the stickers. Hey, Bry Guy. How's the build going? Going alright. A little bit slow, but we're taking our time. Painting this instead of using the stickers that it comes with, just because I want to keep the clear plastic intact. So otherwise, this is just going to have a bunch of like black sticker all over it. So just trying to do a little bit of personalization on this. It's actually surprised. I thought I didn't realize I had a gold leaf Tamiya paint, and I thought I was gonna have to use the Gundam marker for it. So kind of glad that I don't need to use that. This is a lot easier than trying to use the Gundam marker. Even just having like the paint set aside from the marker, that just gets tedious after a little bit. That is a little bit thick. Is that Snanju? Yeah, so this is, we're building, ultimately it's the Neo Zeong, which is basically a mobile suit around the Sinanju. I'll give you a little peek at it here. There we go. So ultimately, that's what we're building. And last time, this past Sunday, we worked on the Full Armor Unicorn. A little look at here. Here we are. You just remember the real grade Zeong? You love that fella? I've heard good things about that. I don't have that either, but that is one that I do want to get my hands on. I'm upset, though, because I know Hobby Lobby had it for a while with their 40% off, and I really would have liked to have taken advantage of that, but... Hey there, Homeless Meat Dog. Thank you very much for following me. I appreciate that. It also helps that you're a sucker for the 0079 movies. Yeah, that's fair. Those are on my list as well to watch. Basically anything you see is on my list to watch. As well as G Gundam, because that was another one that I grew up with, and so I'm a sucker for that. Basically anything Gundam, I think, at this point, is I'm willing to watch, but I want to get through the UC timeline first before moving on to anything else. Picked up the real grade Sinanju last week. Enjoy the Sinanju. Nice. Yeah, I think my wife did... was it the high grade or was it the real grade? I don't remember which one she did. All I know is that it was like a special coating version where it was very shiny. Aaron. Put that out. There we go. That looks better. Being a little bit messy with that there. You have the real grade Wing Zero. You like it, but man, it's a fiddly kit, is it? I think. I think that's the one that I have as well. I put together the Zero EW from the Gundam base as well. It was another clear kit. I don't know why I've bought so many clear kits. I'm not really a huge fan of them. Although I was sold when I put together the Heavy Arms high grade kit that was clear. That one I was surprisingly... I really liked the way that one looks. You need to get around to building the real grade Skygrasper. Not familiar with that one either. I gotta say, I've probably learned more about Gundam through Gunpla than I have through the actual shows themselves. Just because it's been so long since I've watched... or since I had watched anything Gundam. Because when I was younger, when I was back in high school, I watched through, you know, OG Mobile Suit Gundam, and then 0083, which I really enjoyed back in the day, and then Gundam Wing, and G Gundam. All because of, you know, Toonami and Adult Swim. There we go. That doesn't look too bad, I don't think. Pretty decent. You need some mono eye suits. You really want the DJ? Love how the DJ looks. I know I've seen that one before, but I don't remember what that actually looks like. Oh, yeah. Okay, that guy, yeah. Skygrasper was the plane from Seed that carried the Strike's other... Oh, okay, gotcha. See if I can salvage this piece here now that it's a little bit drier. Yeah, for me, I really enjoyed just like the weird looking suits. So like I built the Zogok a few weeks back. And just, I love how that guy looks. He's just a silly little guy. It's a silly little guy. There I go, being impatient again. Alright, I gotta set this piece aside here for a bit. Alright, let's see. Do any of these other ones need to be painted at all? 7. What is sticker 7? Oh. Which piece does that go on to? Onto this? Oh, the front pieces, yeah. You want to try non-Gunpla kits too? You love robots? I haven't done too many non-Gunpla kits. I've done... Actually, I think I've only done one. Which is, I did a... one of the Zoids kits, and that was a fun build. I liked that one quite a bit. I did the Shadow Fox from Zoids, and then I have the Liger Zero, I think, waiting in the wings to be built. one you really want is the Kaiser Infinitism. 30-minute missions line is pretty good for being just robot kits. It's expensive, but man, it looks imposing. Hold on. Sorry. Where is that supposed to be? That's supposed to be... What? Where are you supposed to go, buddy? Is it supposed to be that? Yeah, oh, okay, so it is just supposed to be this, like, center piece here. Alright. I think I've seen the Mazen Kaiser Infinitism. Okay, so gotten those on there, that there. Okay. Let this dry for a second, and then we'll be able to start putting it back together. I find it funny, when I was building the full armor unicorn last time, I was like, it should probably take like an hour or two, and then 4 hours later is when it, you know, finally was when I was finally finished with it. But it was a fun little kit, though. I just gotta tighten up the arms and the legs. They keep popping out, unfortunately. Another one you want is from Kotobukiya, the 9-ball. I'm not familiar with that one either. I apologize, there's quite a bit out there that I'm not familiar with, so... but I'm always interested in hearing what people are into, though, because, I don't know, I see cool robot, I like. You know, this is basically the way that it goes. Suppose that's not too bad. That side is okay. Oh, that wasn't dry. Why did I do that? Why am I am an idiot sometimes. Oh man, and that side was looking good too. Son of a gun. It's from the Armored Core game series. Oh, okay, cool, yeah. I've played a little bit of Armored Core 6. Not a ton of it. But boy howdy, I thought people were joking around when they were like, "Oh, this is a difficult game." No, they were not joking around. It is From Software doing what From Software does. It's a fading shoulder cannon and it's red. Nice. I am a sucker for red mobile suits. Or mecha, you know, whatever the case. Let's see if we get in there with that. Not exactly the cleanest, but I can go back later and touch that up a little bit. Don't worry, the 9-ball is not on AC6, because if it was, you would not have a good time. Well, that's good to hear, then. I'm glad that it's not there. Alright, let's put this in here. See how this goes. And PC7 needs to go in... like that? I do believe that is how that goes. I have this upside down? What the crap? Why does this seem... Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, shoot. Wait, that was supposed to happen? Oh no, I have this in literally the wrong spot. That's why. Trust me, the 9-ball, especially 9-ball. Seraph is known to be an... Oh, it's on the original PS1 games. Especially the 9-ball, especially 9-ball. Seraph is known to be a nightmare to older Armored Core players. I'm always curious to go back and play some older games like that, just to see, like, how they were back in the day versus, like, now. Oh. Might as well go along the top of this here with this. Oh god, this paint smells awful. Not that I want my paint to smell like something I want to eat, but like... I don't know. I don't want it to smell all chemically. Feel like the 9-ball Seraph design, but for a model kit it looks like a plastic hand grenade. Come on, why do you not want to go on there? There we go. There we go. Alright, that's not looking too bad so far, I don't think. Definitely had a little bit of a hiccup here and there, but overall, the gold is looking pretty good. Like I said, I gotta touch it up some, but that is okay. I'll take it. Oh, did I not? Missed a tiny, tiny part here on this. Go back. Let's touch that there. There we go. Okay. Perfect. And then I just stick my finger in it. What is wrong with me? I am terrible with paint. It's probably why I haven't painted since I was a child. Oh, Zax, what are you doing? What are you doing, you lunk? Well, yeah, that'll just be stuff that I have to clean up later. That's okay. And how do you go in there? Those go into there. There we go. I mean, all things considered, that doesn't look too terrible. You feel bad for the people who bought the high-grade Hyakushiki thinking they'd get gold and getting mustard instead. Oh yeah, I feel you on that. I think there are specific ones that are gold though, if I'm not mistaken. Is there... Oh, I'm not finished with the paint apparently. Looks good to you? Thanks, Yo Mom, I appreciate that. Apparently I'm not done with the paint yet, though. Here's this bit under here that I need to get as well. You get that. Ooh. That's supposed to have been... No. Okay, alright. There's the Gundam base limited version, which is gold-plated, and the Master Grade 2.0 is gold-plated on the retail release. Yeah. I know there's... I don't remember what suit it is, but I know that my wife also has a gold-plated version of another suit. It's not the Hyakushiki, though. I actually almost picked up the Master Grade Yakushiki over at Hobbytown the other day because it was on sale 40% off, and like, you know, a kit that's normally like what, like $90 or something like that for 60. I'll take it. Dang it. Wish I had a slightly smaller paintbrush here. I mean, I'm sure I probably do somewhere, but like, not one with as good of a tip as this one has. Yeah, this is all just going to be stuff I'm going to have to clean up in post. Once it's all dry and whatnot. Plus buckets. Dang it. You're gonna save for a Gunpla for Christmas, but you need to see Shadow in theater quality and popcorn. That was like a good movie and popcorn at the theater. It's kind of funny. I went to go see Venom, The Last Dance, last week, I think it was, and I went by myself because my wife was at work, so I was like, I'll just, I'll just go to the movie, just go sit down and, have a little watch. Got there, got my popcorn, got an icy, sat down, was watching the movie, and then at some point I was just kind of like, I don't care about this at all. So I just up and left. It wasn't a bad movie per se, but like I wasn't engaged with it. And so I was like, I'll just, I'll just leave. I still have to see, I don't know where I was going with that. Brain just pooped out on me. Whoops. Okay, hopefully that's enough for the gold for the time being. These don't have a particular way, right? No. Goes in there. You want to see Sonic 3 in theaters? Nice. Yeah. I have still yet to see the first two. I've heard good things about them, though. Which, after the initial, backlash for Sonic's design, I was very surprised to hear that people enjoyed it. That original design was absolutely terrifying. If they release a special bucket, you'll get the bucket. Nice! It's always fun having little collectibles like that, Alright, now we can move on to the arms. B8. Gonna be times 2, I take it? Yeah, it's gonna be times 2. Not gonna lie, when I was there watching the movie, I was very disappointed by the lack of butter that they put on my popcorn. It was just like a little spritz and they were done, and I was like, I just looked at it and I was like, oh, that's the pittance I get, apparently. Thank you, Master. For our daily buttered topping. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see here. Eat. The butter was a signal? Yeah, probably. Don't get me wrong, I probably ate about like half of that bucket, but like... I guess... We'll put it this way, I guess the parts where I did hit the butter was a bit more of a, like a special treat then, as opposed to the norm. It's like... This is gonna be very obscure, unless if you're like me and eat this, but like... since I was young, I've always eaten Crispix cereal, and the I need PC 300C, and like it's weird because like there is a like kind of a sweetness that you get with like every now and again. And it really only makes sense, I feel like, if you've ever had that cereal. Because it's not like a sugary or anything like that, it's kind of like a Chex. But it's like both wheat and corn Chex mixed together. Now you're craving popcorn? I don't blame you. If I weren't busy doing this, I'd probably be thinking too much about the popcorn too. C16. Oops, let's go with that first. Be right back. You'll see if there's popcorn kernels. Nice. Homemade popcorn, like especially air-popped popcorn, is really good. Throwing a little bit of butter and some, like, seasoned salt on there. Or, like, some cheddar topping or something like that. That's a good time to me. Probably a good thing that I ate before I came on here, otherwise I'd be starving right now. Although this talk of popcorn has started to make my stomach rumble a little bit. Oops. That's okay. We're having a good time here, and that's the important thing. Alright, so now I gotta decide what I'm gonna do with these here, because I'm supposed to put the stickers on for the cuffs here. What do you think, chat? Do I paint the cuffs black and gold, or do I just put the stickers on? Microwave kettle corn is pretty good. I love me a good microwaved kettle corn. I like kettle corn in general. I think it's fantastic. Here's the thing. If I'm picking up bagged popcorn, it's kettle corn, hands down. I don't think I have a particular brand that I prefer over another. Maybe Act 2? I don't know. Basically whatever's there, I get. But If it's homemade, though, then I'm gonna put, like, just, like, simple butter and salt. I should pick up popcorn kernels when I'm at the store next time. Nice, semi-healthy treat, right? It's not too terrible. There's worse things I could be eating. Especially if it's homemade. It's the hobby knife here for this. Like, slightly curved, and the razor was just, like, chewing it up a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. I'm so terrible with, like, snack foods. Like, today, for instance, I was stress eating. I was being stupid and watching stuff, like, political stuff, and it was freaking me out, and so I started stress eating my Chex Mix, and then that was gone. So I moved on to my Snyder's, honey mustard pretzels. You just had to go pop some kettle corn. All the popcorn talk had you craving. All right, we got Yo Mama on board with this now. By the end of the stream, everybody's going to be eating popcorn except for me. Not gonna lie, kind of random here. So, like, past couple of nights I've been waking up at, like, 3 o'clock in the morning, and haven't been able to fall back asleep. And so, like, I've been tempted to just get up and start streaming, but part of me is, like, I don't know if anybody will even be on at that point, though. Like, it's such... But, I mean, I suppose that's very US-centric thinking. You know, because there is an entire world that isn't sleeping while we are sleeping, so... There goes another American thinking that they're the center of the world again. There is popcorn, not tall enough to... not tall enough pot to cook. Oh, that's sad. Oh man, I don't remember the last time I had that cooked on the stovetop like that. I had to have been a little kid. My dad, my brother, and I used to all go to the drive-in theater, and every time we did, he would make homemade popcorn on the stovetop like that. And not like your Jiffy Pop or anything like that, like, you know, like you're doing there. Make a couple little batches, and the microwave is broken, so no, that's no good. Yo Mama's... that's a good idea, Yo Mama. Make a couple small batches. Alrighty, let's see. Go. Goes like... That goes up in there? Ah, there we are. You'd love to, but it's almost midnight and your mother is asleep, so you'd like to make just one good batch. Ah, that's fair. That's understandable. Also very considerate of you. That can be the right. Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, so what do you think, chat? Should I put the stickers on for the cuff, or should I paint the base black and do the gold like I did with the other, with the chest there? She'd smell it and wake up wanting some. Probably would think it's the rain. Stickers? Alright, we'll go with stickers. Oh, actually, you know what? Speaking of stickers, there's one that I forgot for the chest here. It's almost summer, which means a lot of rain. Love you some rain. I do like a good storm. Just a bunch of rain coming down. It's so calming to me. I mean, not the thunder necessarily, but like the pitter-patter of the rain on the roof and stuff. It's good for reading. I love it just chilling out. When it's all moody and raining outside, just curl up with a good book. Really, huh? Stormy enough to play beta Minecraft and Mario Sunshine and feel like childhood. Exactly. Let's see, which wrist gets which? Which wristwatches are Swiss wristwatches? Oh, they're both 12. Okay. Well, that makes it a lot easier. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Speaking of reading, you need to finish Fellowship of the Ring. So, back in college, I was in a, gonna sound a little bit weird, a Theology of Lord of the Rings class. I was in a Catholic school for college, and, we had to take a couple of theology courses just to, you know, religion, because of course. But, anyways, I got through The Hobbit fine. I mean, it was, you know, it was a kid's book, is the way I'll put it. Not bad, but, you know, wasn't exactly my thing, just because of how, for kids it was, and, like, not growing up with it, if that makes sense. Again, not bad, just not my thing. And then we were supposed to read The Lord of the Rings, as well as, I think it was, like, the biography or autobiography of J.R.R. Tolkien. And, I think I got like 100 pages into The Lord of the Rings, and I was just like, I don't care. Or I should say into the Fellowship of the Ring. I don't know why, it just like, it was not something that stuck with me. And so, we had to do a final paper on, you know, on The Lord of the Rings and like symbolism or something like that within there. And me, being the brilliant student that I was, instead of doing it on The Lord of the Rings itself, I was like, how can I relate The Lord of the Rings to a series that I like, and then show like similarities and symbolism between the two. And so that's what I did. I took the Dark Tower series by Stephen King, and I basically forced it into a conversation about Lord of the Rings. I think I got an A on the paper too, so you know, I'm okay with it. There we go. We got a couple of arms there. I got the just going the wrong way there, don't I? There we go. Still prefer The Little Prince as your favorite book? I've been curious to read that. So I took French when I was in high school and college. I've got my associates in French. And I would like to read the original French version, Le Petit Prince, at some point. One of those books that, like, not something that I think about terribly often, but, like, you know, now that you bring it up, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's something that I want to do. You've liked what you've read so far? It's alright? Yeah, I guess for me, it wasn't bad, it was a little bit slower paced than I was hoping it would be. Which is where I really struggled with it. Wait, there's a sticker for the ding dang. Oh my gosh, there's stickers for the fists here. 27? Yeah, 27 and 28. You need to go back to French class. You missed French classes. Same here. Like, honestly, if I could have stayed in school for the rest of my life, I would have. Definitely not viable, obviously, but, like... I should have put this sticker on before putting this together. Oops. You know what? Screw it. I don't want that on there. His fist can stay black. I like the black on there. Out of curiosity, how much French did you take? Okay, so we're moving on to the feet and the legs. Seven. Starting to get too much going on here over with my desk. Losing track of where things are. Whoa! Well, that piece of the runner just flew way off. Just one semester, failed by half a point, gave up because driving ed to get your license. Gotcha. Well, if ever you want to speak French, I'm here to do that. I can't promise that I'll be that good. It's been over a decade since I've spoken it, but it was one of my passions back in high school and college, and always happy to speak French with somebody. I actually had at my job. Oh boy, this put me on the spot. Early on in my career at my current job, I had my boss approach me about translating something from French, and I was like, "Oh boy, this is a little bit beyond my pay grade, but I can give it a try." And must have done well enough because she was like okay with like what I spouted out, so it was just very on the spot, and I was really new, and I was like, "Oh, I can't screw this up." B3, B4. Before what? You'll consider after you get back into the French classes. You also need to study. There's a test for a mailman job. Interesting. I didn't realize that they had tests for postal positions. I suppose they want to make sure that you're competent, though, so that makes sense. Let's see, which way is this? The horizontal, right? and benefits are crazy good. Yeah, I've heard that about postal positions. Honestly, if I weren't doing what I'm currently doing, I've gone into the post office a couple times recently, and they always have the sign up that they're hiring, and like part of me is like, well, I could, but like I make good money at my current job, and I don't want to throw that down the drain for a postal position. So to get a position, you need to pass a test. The postal service here are by the government. Gotcha. What, you want me to put stickers on these too? Alright, well, we're doing stickers for these as well, because it's the black on red, I guess. Did I mention having a degree in math as well as French, or just math? So I have an associate's in French, and yeah, my bachelor's is in mathematics. PC 300C. Although to be quite frank, I'm pretty sure I remember more about my French than I do about my math. And like math can be fun sometimes. You love numbers? Cool. That is good. I think math gets a lot of flack from people because, especially like once they get to algebra and higher level math like that, they're like, oh, like, when am I ever going to use this in my real life? And it's like, one thing that I learned in college from getting my degree in math is that, like, math isn't just about equations and calculating things. A big part of it is problem solving. Like, at the core of math, that's what it is finding out ways to solve the problem that you're currently looking at. And it just happens to be that, you know, these are numerical problems, right? But at its core, it still does teach you how to think critically, which, I mean, take it for what it's worth, you know, with how much that term gets thrown around, thinking critically. But, like, it really does help you, like, try to think things through and identify areas that you can answer, if that makes any sense. Number theory is fascinating. Number theory is fascinating. I never got too much into that in college. We didn't really have a number theory class, but, like, it got touched on in a couple of our classes. You're never good in math, yo mama? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I find it kind of funny because, like, in high school, I was really good at arithmetic and your algebra and stuff like that. I was good at calculating things. But once I got to college, I don't know, like, what happened if my brain just, like, something just flipped a switch in my brain. But, like, I stopped being as good at, you know, calculating things out, and I got better at the more abstract stuff, like proofs. Because, like, in high school, when I took geometry, it was a lot of, like, you know, you're doing your proofs in there, and it's like, here, prove this based on the information that we give you. Like, here are the steps to the proof. Put them in the correct order, and I was always like, I don't get this. Like, where is any of this information coming from? Like, I'm very much a person who needs things to be explained to me and, like, why it's operating the way that it is. And so, like, just having pieces of a proof spouted off at me and then going, all right, now put them in the correct order, I never understood it. But then once I got to college, geometry actually ended up being one of my favorite classes, because it's like, you start with your 5 postulates, and you build theorems from that. And it gives you a good foundation to work off of, and you just keep building it and building it, you know, kind of like an inverse pyramid or triangle. You want to code a spinning cube in C, and it seems like you need to learn matrices. Yeah, matrices are important for graphics and 3D shape manipulation. Hope your brain doesn't explode. You love numbers and shapes. I haven't done much coding. I haven't touched anything in C, but I did do a little bit of Python back in the day, and Python translates very well from math. If you understand math, like how to read math, like oh boy, I just lost it now. Logic in math, so like your, if-then statements and or that kind of stuff. Python is a very easy thing, like it's an easy place to jump into. You did some Java classes, you liked it, but you think it isn't for you. That's understandable. Not everything is for everybody. So, because I was initially going, my degree was originally supposed to be, well, it started off as French education, but the school I was going to was, like, way too big for me. So, I decided to bail there and go to a smaller school, which is when I ended up at that Catholic school. And they didn't have a French education program, so I wasn't able to, get a degree where I'd be able to teach high school French. And so, I kind of was like, all right, well, what am I good at? I was good at math in high school, so I went into that. And because I was going for math education, we needed to have a programming class. And initially, the only thing that they had was Fortran, which I don't even know if that's even used anymore. I don't think it is, though. But, like, I remember one of my professors going, like, why are you going to learn Fortran? And I was like, I don't know, because we have to learn a programming language, and that's the only one that's available. And they were like, that doesn't make any sense. Don't learn Fortran. Nobody uses it. You like messing with MySQL? I deal with SQL at work a little bit, not directly, but we've got people on other teams that we talk about, like data attestations. So we have to get, we have to verify that the information is getting pulled in correctly from other people, and our partner on the other team, talks about like the SQL polls and everything that they're doing, and shows us like how it's being done. And I can understand it decently well from my time with Python. There's still some stuff that runs on Fortran, but not a lot of new stuff. Same with COBOL. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I didn't think a whole lot, if anything, was still running on Fortran. I never ended up taking that class because I think they actually canceled it. And ended up doing the Python class instead. 14 and 15. Bum bum bum. I thought I just tore this sticker. I didn't, but it seemed like I had. Okay, now, where are you supposed to? You need to learn C for your college degree. Sorry, that is where you want... Excuse me? looking at the right thing here? Honey the crap. Yeah, I guess that's it. Boy, what a strange... Doesn't even seem like that goes there, but okay. Sure. Well, I guess it does. Just the clear stuff is a bit misleading. Like, all you can say is you would rather learn basic than mess with CSS. You hate CSS. Yeah, see, now that's way outside of my purview. At this point, I have no clue about any of that stuff. Well, hello, Kiki, honey. My darling little cat named Kiki is back, crying at me. Boom, 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 boom. Ring. Yes, Kiki, honey, I see you, but you can't come up here right now. I'm busy. Here, will it make you feel better if I show you to the people? Come here. Come here, baby. Oh, yes, my crying baby. Oh, come say hello to the people. Let's switch on over to our face. Say hello. Hello, everybody. She's not too enthused about this right now. Alright, go on, Kiki. There. Come here, Bebop. Here, ready, 1, 2, 3, uppies. And here's Bebop. Say hi, Bebop. Hello. You're a good boy, huh? Can I get a kiss? Oh, thank you, Bubby. Alright, I put you down now. Cat tax! If I had a custom gunplay unit to pilot, what would be the essential feature? Oh, that's a good question. Okay. I gotta think on that. Give me a little bit here. Cat tax and dog tax. Yes, sirree. Typically, if Kiki's hanging around here crying, then Bebop is gonna come around here and chase her down. He likes to think of the cats as his favorite squeaky toy. What would the essential feature be? That is a difficult question. I don't know. What about yourself? If you had a custom gunpla unit, you would like to have the Destiny Gundam's Wings of Light. Oh, yeah, those would be... Yeah, those are really cool. Why are you not lining up as well as you should be? I guess that's about where that should be. I don't know. I think for me, some sort of like unique weapon. So like, I don't know why I'm taking that out yet. I haven't put together these pieces. So like, I don't know what they're called, but like with the, can't remember if it's the V8 or the Mercurius, but they have those, like the shield thing that forms, that also works as like a whip or something like that, if memory serves me correctly. Something like that would be cool. Other than that, like, I'm a big sucker for wings in general, so that is always a solid answer for me. It's probably the reason why I have so many wing Gundam wing kits here. Kind of overflowing in Gundam wing stuff. Honestly, you don't think you'd have a custom unit, you would just have the Destiny Gundam. That's fair. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, you know what you like. Big sword or polearm weapon? Yeah. You're eyeing the Plutine Gundam? Oh, I know I've seen that one before. Which one is Plutine? Oh, yeah. I think that is actually on my Amazon list currently. A site that turns into halberd, that's genius. Yeah! I was gonna say, I knew the Plutine Gundam sounded familiar for some reason. Yeah, it's because it's on my Amazon list currently. I've been sitting on that one for a little while, debating on whether or not I want to pick it up. It is a really cool looking kit. I like the I love the colors on that. Just very unique. I think that's part of it for me too, is that like I am very into, and this might sound kind of dumb because they're all, you know, kind of unique in their own ways, but like I'm into very unique looking kits. So like a little while back I did the Testament Gundam, and like at first glance it just looks like it's all red, but like when you start putting it together, it's got a little bit more depth to that with the red when you're building it, and so I really liked that. The Zogok, I really enjoyed the look of that, just because it's like I don't know, it's different from your typical mono eye units. Just remember to tighten up the joints from the core Gundam; they're a bit loose. Uh, do I have anything with 4? I don't know. Alrighty. We got some feet and legs here. Why do we have... Oh, because that foot is on backwards. Ah, there we go. Alright, so we gotta go back to A here. Runner A. Zeong units seem to fall into the categories Zaku lookalike and round guy. Yeah, I like round guy. Those are fun ones in my opinion. A4. Like, all of the ones that are, like, the Zagok, the Zogok, the Ak guy, like, they're just so weird that I love them. Big Dorito shoulders for the Z Gundam. Yeah. I've never heard it put that way, but that sums it up very succinctly. Big Dorito shoulders. I like that. See, are there any stinkers on this? Yes, there are. You like the ball? Yeah. Ball is good too. Speaking of which, my wife and I earlier, I can't remember. Oh, somebody had posted on Blue Sky these stickers that they made. And I was like, those are really cool. I would like them. And one of them just so happens to be Big Zam, which, if any of you watch Game Grumps at all, probably know where I'm going with this. But there's an episode where they're playing Gundam Battle Assault 2, I think? It's either 1 or 2, I don't remember which. And Dan keeps picking Big Zam, which takes up the entire screen. And I want to say that the first round that they did was Big Zam versus Ball. So you have, like, the absolutely largest suit on there fighting the smallest one. I'm curious to know, like, how frustrated Aaron was getting with him at that. So I'd be like... I'd be losing... Ball isn't even mobile suit, it's pod. The ball wins. It's the ball. Because if I were in Aaron's shoes for that, I would be like, Dan, seriously, pick something else, please, for the love of God. Well, I completely forgot that I was going to be doing that. Shoot. Oops. Oh well, that's fine. A little bit of behind-the-scenes stuff. I forgot I was going to start doing a little bit, like, 5-minute breaks in between, like, every hour or so that way I can break it up on YouTube a little bit better when I port it over. And I've completely forgotten about that, so all of today so far is just one long thing again. Which is fine, it's not that big of a deal. I'll find places to break it up, but, like, having those more natural breaks in there probably would have been a smarter idea. Gotta run, enjoyed the stream, look forward to seeing this one completed. Thanks, Yo Mama! Appreciate you as always coming on here, your viewership is always really, really appreciated. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your night, we'll see you later. Big Zam. Right. Sorry, what? I feel like that's backwards. Lying to me? You're lying to me. There we go. Yeah, that or I just don't know how to read this thing, which is also a very good possibility. Ooh, nice good pachin into... Oh, no, I didn't. Crap baskets. Forgot to clean up this before. Not that it matters, the clear plastic doesn't exactly clean up the best. There's always something noticeable on it. But that's okay. Alright, so we need 2 PC300Cs. There we go. Did I miss any stickers on this? Oh yeah, I got 2 stickers that I gotta put on here. Hi, Kiki baby. Yes, I hear you, honey. They're gray stickers? No. 10 and 11. Where's 10 and 11? Oh. Okay, more of these guys. At this point, now I'm just doing it because I'm lazy. Wait, what? That doesn't make... Hold up. Hold on. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Put that on there? Doesn't seem... Oh, no, I haven't gone with the wrong spot, that's why. Oh, that did not go on there properly at all. There we go. Maybe. There we go. Alright. Tell me, chat, can you see the difference between these 2 golds? Maybe I'll just go back over that with the stickers. I don't know. We'll see. I've gotten lazy at this point. Now that I've started putting the stickers on, I'm like, alright, well, we're just going to continue with the stickers now. Going on 10:30 here, so it's like... I'm just like, it's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it. You can't tell? Genuine? Oh, thank you. I'm glad that somebody can't. I can definitely tell from where I'm sitting. Alrighty, so now these guys go on here. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. There we go. Ah! I need another PC300C. Where did you go? There we are. I really like this song. It's, in my opinion, it's a banger. Alright, we got a cute little Sananju. Look at him! He's so angry looking! Alright, now, time to... Let's see here. Oh, we gotta get the backpack yet. That's right. Alright, so we need C4. Not too much. You don't want to blow everything up. Sinanju is not happy. No, he is not. Let me see if... I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this on camera here. But, like... when you turn his head, the eye moves with it. I love it. So, like... there you go. You can see he's looking over here now, and as we turn the head... it moves it! I always really like when they put, you know, the mono eye being able to move, but the fact that it moves with the head, I absolutely love that. I think that is a great little detail. For an SD, that's rad. Yeah, exactly. Like, they didn't have to go that hard, but they did. And I'm glad that they did, because it adds a little bit more to the kit, you know? He's just an angry little guy. E7. Oh, okay, I guess that didn't want to stay on there any longer. A19 and 20, assuming. Oh, 19 and 21. You need an Exia. You like the Exia family of Gundams? Yeah, the Exias are pretty cool. I think that's one of the ones that I don't think I have an Exia. Like I said, at this point, I don't know what I have anymore. Stinkers on these guys? No, okay. God, you got so jealous when the Master Grade Estrella with the broad GN swords got announced. I know I wouldn't be able to snag one. Yeah, that always sucks when there's a kit that you find that you really want that you can't end up getting your hands on. And then, like, it goes to the secondhand market because people are picking it up and selling it on eBay and stuff. I think with these pieces, I'm not going to bother cleaning them up since they're all just like connector pieces. They're all going to be hidden. I'm not going to be too worried about trying to clean up the nub marks. This, though, I will. Again, not that you can really do a whole lot about your plastic, but ooh, that nub just went flying. Oh. I'm thinking, chat, when I'm done with the backpack here, I'm going to take like a 5-minute break, go get some water, freshen up a little bit, and then I will be back after that. That way I can also give my back a little bit of time to stretch out because I've been hunched over here for 2.5 hours now. So, probably give, good idea to give my back a little bit of a break. Boy, Zax, you are gonna stab yourself again. I think that would make, like, time... I think this would be the 4th time if I did that on stream. Not in general. In general, it's much higher than that. Thankfully, I've never, like, sliced through my finger. Came close last time, I want to say. So I have this bad habit, like, when I pick something up, of, like, twirling it around in my hand to... I mean, that wasn't exactly the best, like, visual there of how I do it, but it ends up twirling around in my hand, suffice to say. And... oh, I forgot pieces here. And I, sure enough, last stream did slice a little bit of my finger. It did not go deep enough to make me bleed, but it was enough to make me go, I need to pay attention to how I'm picking this dang thing up. You're a bit sleepy, but you can't stop watching? Oh, thank you. That is a very nice sentiment. I like the fact that, I mean, both a good thing and a bad thing. It's nice that, you know, you're willing to stay awake and watch me. I do feel somewhat bad, though, for taking away from your sleep. Yeah, you're not occupied for a while? Okay, well, hey, as long as it's okay with you, that's the only thing that's important to me. I don't ever want to be the reason why, like, somebody gets fired from work or something because they're staying up watching me. Good God. Oh, I would feel terrible about that. Jeez. Because, like, I can deal with it if I get fired from my own job because I did something stupid like staying up. Doing this too late, but, like... you know, because, like, that's completely on me. But, like... I would feel bad if, you know, something like that happened to somebody just because, I mean, it's their fault, not yours. Well, I get that. I have a bad habit of, and my wife can testify to this, is that I have a bad habit of, like, putting the onus, you know, on myself, when in reality it doesn't belong there. Like, we were talking earlier about how I have some, like, sensory issues where, primarily we were talking about with touch. Oh, there it is. She is somebody who, you know, needs more physical attention than I do. And so, like, she likes holding my hand and whatnot when we're at the store. And sometimes, like, I feel bad because, like, I can't handle it all the time just because of my sensory issues. But I don't ever tell her about it because I don't want her to feel bad and feel like it's her fault or anything like that. So I go along with it. Just because of that. And so kind of, you know, one of those other things that, like, putting the onus on myself where, you know, like, I feel the need to do something because if I don't, I feel bad about it. So kind of along those same lines with the whole, like, if somebody gets fired from their work, I'd feel bad about it because, you know, they were up watching me. So, obviously not actually my fault, but one of those things where, like, I, by proxy, feel like it's my fault. If that makes sense. There we go. Got a cute little Sinanju with his backpack now. Love it. Also, a lot sturdier than the Unicorn Gundam. The arms and the legs of the Unicorn Gundam were falling off fairly easily. Legs are a little bit loose on this guy, but not too terrible. Alright, I'm looking over the instructions right now, because I was curious to see how much is left of this. And it seems like there's still a good amount to go yet. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it for the night here. Yeah, because there's like a good 20-something steps for the Neo Zeong as well. And there was... How many steps was there for Sananju? 24. I'm not even finished with it yet. To be fair, I did spend a little bit more time just attempting to paint the chest piece here than, you know, probably was necessary. But, yeah, so I think we're going to call it there for tonight. And back... Normally I would do a Wednesday night stream, but since Kez is going to be home tomorrow, I think I will wait until Thursday to finish this up. And yeah, so I should be back 4 o'clock, I think, on Thursday. We'll aim for 4 o'clock, but I'll be posting it around 4 o'clock Central Time, I should specify. I will post it around on Blue Sky, Instagram, Discord servers that I'm on, as well as on Reddit, where applicable, in case if you guys want to tag along and watch some more of this. Hope I had some fun with Sananju. Yeah, I definitely did. It's a good little kid so far. I'm liking... He is a very sturdy little guy. I'm liking how he's coming along. So let me turn the ring camera off. It's washing everything out here. There we go. A little bit hard to see some of it. But yeah, he's coming along really good. I like him a lot. But yeah, like I said, hopefully I will be back Thursday at about 4 o'clock. If not, sometime on Thursday in the evening. And we will finish up the rest of Sananju with his weapons and shield, and then build the Neo Zeong around him. So I hope to see you all there. If not, you know, I still appreciate your viewership tonight. It means the world to me that you are here with me and, you know, spending the time and following me. So hope everybody has a fantastic rest of their night, and we'll see you later. Peace.